Hey, to all the mothers, I want to wish you guys mothers a happy Mother's Day. If you're mother and father, then you get 2 days rolling to one. But the reason I'm doing this one right here, I want to take time out to talk about the woman that's been in my life since I've been born, since 9/28, 1977. I've been born. Dina Delarita Hall has been in my life. Anybody don't know who that is? That is my mother, by the way. You don't have the same last name. I have my father's last name. My bastard father. What my mother's done for me is a lot of things. And, I took her love for granted because I hung out with the wrong people. I wasn't listening to what she said. And, I took things for granted. But at the end of the day, I do love my mother. And if I didn't, I'd be a bastard for it. But my mother has been in my life. My mother is my mother. My mother is my father. My mother is my best friend. My mother was there for me at a time in my life where my life was going downhill. It was at a time when I was thinking about committing suicide, where I was thinking about doing heroin, and a time where I did not like my life. And I remember at that time, I was 17, I graduated high school. My mother wanted me to work, I wanted to go to college. I ended up working, and at that time, I was introduced to alcohol. And when I was introduced to alcohol, I started drinking very hard from 18 all the way to 32. Then I got introduced to marijuana at 25. From 25 to 32, I was smoking. What it led me to? It led me to probation 3 times. The last time was sex offense probation. Yes, I was a sex offender. I slept with a 15-year-old. But my mother never gave up on me. My mother was always there for me. Even when people took money from me, my mother was there. My mother tried to warn me, but I didn't listen. It took until I came home from jail in 2010, and I realized if I don't change now, my life is going to be shit. But the things I did, I cursed at my mother, I yelled at my mother. I was an asshole for that. I admit that. Instead, I should have cared. I should have cared more. My mother's been in my life. I'm supposed to care. My mother's like my father, my best friend. Told me, don't go out. Told me, I don't want to see you in jail again. I don't want to see you in a hospital bed. People told my mother I was going to go back to jail. But my mother said, nah, he's not going to go back to jail. And I proved those people wrong. And so this Mother's Day, this is like my 39th Mother's Day, where I'm grateful that my mother is in my life. I'm grateful that my mother accepts my relationship with Melissa. Even though, sometimes she feels that I'm being kidnapped, but end of the day, I want my girl to understand my mother does care. My mother is happy that I found somebody that won't use me. And I'm happy right now. I'm happy in this relationship. It's good. It's not toxic. But at the end of the day, it's a beautiful relationship. I just want to enjoy it if I can. And, I'm grateful that I have somebody that's in my life, in my corner. Don't want to see, things. But it's at the end of the day, I'm having a good time. I'm enjoying it. And, I'm having a good time right now. But, also on this Mother's Day, I want to take the time out to say to all you mothers, happy Mother's Day. If you got a son or a daughter, and they're the only child you have, cherish them. Cherish them, you know what I mean? If their father's not around, it doesn't matter. You their father. You their mother. You their father. You their best friend. Hell, you can be their drinking buddy. It doesn't matter. But I want to say from the bottom of my heart, happy Mother's Day. Your mother's going to enjoy it. Playland is open tomorrow. Mother's Day is free. Your mothers get to ride the rides on Playland all day. You know what I mean? But happy Mother's Day from Christopher Andrew Carroll, a.k.a. Jookie Soprano. Enjoy your Mother's Day. Even to my girl, happy Mother's Day. You heard?